Very good morning, dear children. Children, we were at chapter number 7 of geography, and the name of the chapter was Human Environment, Settlement, Transport, and Communication. We talked about permanent settlement, temporary settlement. Then, children, we talked about urban and rural settlement, compact settlement, scattered settlement. And then, children, we talked about different types of houses made in different type of regions, and after that we discussed about the transport. Fine. At the end we discussed that there are different means of transport like roadways, railways, waterways and airways. Now we will talk about roadways. Now children, see, the most common means of transport is the road. Just road is suitable for short distances, children. Now there are two types of road: metalled, that is your pakka road, and unmetalled, that is your kacha road. Fine. The plains have a dense network of roads. You all have seen R is a plain area, so it has a very dense network of road. Roads have also been built in terrains. Now in different places, different areas, even in the deserts, forests, high mountains, the roads have been built. Now, Manali Leh Highway in the Himalayan mountains, it is one of the highest roadways in the world, children. Roads can be built, the roads which are built underground, they are known as the subways or the underpaths. Fine. Now, you might have seen the flyovers also, those are the raised structures. Now, children, we will talk about railways. Fine. The railways, they carry heavy goods and people over long distances quickly and cheaply. If you had to go to long distance, if you want to go quick and cheaply, you should opt for railways. Because of the invention of steam engine, the industrial revolution, it helped, the speed engine helped in the speedy development of rail transport. Now children, there are diesel engines, electric engines replaced, those replace the steam engines. Now some, in some places, children, there are super fast trains which have been introduced for long journeys. The railway network is well developed in the plain areas. Advanced technological skills, they are used when they are laying, the railway lines in the different, mountain terrains, etc. But children, there are these, these type of networks are very less in number. Fine. Indian railway network is well developed, children, and it is the largest in Asia. See, now we will talk about the waterways. Fine. Now you already know about, early days. Waterways was the means of transport. You have seen in history also. For the trade, for all that, the water transport was used. Fine. Then it is the cheapest for carrying, heavy and bulky goods for long distances. There are two types, in the water transport: inland waterways and sea routes. Now, inland means in between the country, and sea route is for outside the country. Now, navigable rivers and lakes, they are used in inland waterways. Like if you talk about some important inland waterways, that is your Ganga Brahmaputra river system, the Great Lakes in North America, and the River Nile in Africa. Sea routes and oceanic routes, they are mostly used for transporting, merchandise, goods from one place to another, one country to another country. These routes, they are connected with the ports, children. All have, they have the ports from where the ship sails. Fine. One of the most important ports of the world, they are, children, Singapore, Mumbai in Asia, they both are in Asia. Then New York, Los Angeles in North America, Rio de Janeiro in South America, Durban and Cape Town in Africa, Sydney in Australia, London in Rotterdam, they are in Europe. So these are some important seaports. Fine, children. Now we will talk about the airways. Fine. Now see, it is the fastest means of transport. You all know. Fine, in the early 20th century, the fastest way to move from one place to another is your airways. And children, it is very expensive because of high cost of the fuel. Now, air traffic is also adversely affecting the bad weather like fog and storm. So, because of that, the air traffic gets affected. It is only mode of transport to reach to the most remote and distant areas. You all know, if you had to go to some remote place, distant, very far away area where there is no road, no railway, so for that purpose you need to opt for airways. Helicopters, children, they are used in areas during the natural calamities for rescuing people, distributing foods, water, clothes, medicines. Important airports are Delhi, Mumbai, New York, London, Paris, Frankfurt, Cairo. Fine. Last comes the communication. Fine. It is a process of conveying message to others. Now you might have seen with the development of technology, we have new and fast modes of communication. Fine, you can see in the last figure, you can see so means the advancement is in the field of communication. It has brought information revolution in the world. Fine. Now there are different modes of communication that is providing information, educating, and as well as it is entertaining us. Now with the help of newspapers, radio, television, we can communicate with a large number of people at a time. And children, you all know that is known as mass media, because at one time you have done it in civics also. Why it is known as mass media? Because it is contacting a lot of people at the same time. The satellites, they have made the communication very fast, children. Satellites are helping us in oil exploration, survey of forest, underground water, mineral wealth, weather forecast, and even disaster warning. And electronic mail, that is your email through internet. You can send any message to anyone. Wireless telephonic communication through cellular phones, it is also become very popular if you talk about mobiles and all. Internet is providing us with the latest and information from around the world. Fine, we are interacting. It has made our life so much comfortable, children. Now we can reserve tickets for railways, roadways, even cinemas, hotels. Even at sitting at home, we can do all such things. So these are made easy just because of the advancement in the communication. So children, this was the end of today's topic. Thank you and have a nice day.